So hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be discussing about the WebSockets in JavaScript, which is for the real-time communication in JavaScript or in the Node.js in the complete web development, where you can create the projects using the WebSockets and can make your real-time communication chat app like the WhatsApp or any communication platform like where you can communicate with your friend or someone. You have seen the Zoom app or the Google Meet app where you can chat as well in the background or in the side menu sidebar, or you can do the video conferencing where you can open the video call, and do the voice calls and do the chat app in the side. So this is the chat applications where you can create from the scratch using the WebSockets platform. So what is the WebSocket? So WebSocket is a deep technology which is created by this company. So they they provide the environment where you can just insert their code and use their technology to create the chat communication platform. So the WebSocket is a full duplex communication platform. You can see here that it is a full duplex communication. What is full duplex? Where the communication is done in both from the both end, like from the client end and from the server end. You have heard of the half duplex, simple duplex, and this is the full duplex where the communication is both end. Like of the calls, you made the calls from one phone to another. This is the full duplex. Okay. So low latency is how slow the data is transferring from the client to server. Data exchange between client and server. Ideal for the chat apps, live feeds, and multiplayer games. Okay, start with HTTP handshakes. Oh, now how to implement the WebSockets API and send receive. So if you go into the sites of socket.io, which is their website, so you will see here that what is socket.io. Socket is a library which enables low latency, bidirectional, and event based communication between a client and server. So this is a client, this is a server. Now you want to communicate between client and server. So socket.io gives you the library where you can use their technology, you can use their code to you can insert the code into your code, and you can just made the chat app from the script. So now how can you use this? So you can see here that how client implementation, how you implement this. So you what is socket.io is not, so you will this is the variable, this is the variable which you will insert in your JavaScript code. So const socket is goes to io. Okay, then you will go down. Then this is the code you have to write in the sender code. This is a sender code which will be act as a sender. Socket.emit hello world response console got it. So the receiver will the receiver for the receiver code, this is the code. And you can also add a timeout function, like in how many seconds the receiver will get the output or get a message. This is the broadcasting. Then common question. So you will get here the code of how testing. This is the testing part. So this is the testing part. This is the complete code which you can write and then check whether the chat app is working or not. So this is the npm install package. This is the package which you have to install from the npm. This ES module also, but you have to go with the common JS module, which is the most basic and most widely used. So this is the JavaScript code. Then this is the testing code to test whether the chatting the application, the communication platform is working or not. So this is const create server, require node http, then server. Then you have to write this, just copy paste this code, and you have to check whether this working or not. Okay, so this is the code. Okay, so this is all I've told about this. What is socket.io, what is WebSockets? So WebSocket is a technology which you can create the communication platform between the client and the server. And for WebRTC is when you want to implement the video conferencing or the voice call conferencing between the client and server. This is where this the WebRTC technology comes to enter. Okay, so if you search about the WebRTC, so you will see WebRTC APIs, WebRTC documentation. So you will go, you can enter into any sites and check what does this WebRTC do. Okay, so WebRTC, if you enter into WebRTC, this is the official site. So real-time communication for the web, you can capability for work that works on top of the open standard. It support this video, voice, and generic data. So it works on the video, voice generated data. Okay, this WebSocket works on the communication part, like for the chatting part, and this WebRTC works on this video and the voice conferencing apps. It sent between the pairs, allowed developer to build powerful voice and video communication platforms. So this WebRTC works with the video and the voice conferencing platforms. Okay, technology is available on model. So how you can implement this? So you have to just click on get started. Then this is the demo or this WebRTC code lab. So you can go down and just this this is the code that you have to copy paste, and you have to enter, you have to paste in your JavaScript code. This is how you can go through this, how this works in your chatting platform, chatting app. Then you can go to the chat gpt and go for search how can I implement this WebRTC and WebSockets into my project. So the chat gpt will tell you, okay, how can you implement. So the code you have to paste is this, which I am showing you. Joining a room, how you can join a room. Offer, then peer connection. These are some of the variables which you have to learn, like offer, what is offered, what is okay. So these are the collect IC candidates. So this is this is not the necessary one. Or joining a room is necessary because before joining the video conferencing, we have to enter you have to enter a certain code which is done in the backend in the WhatsApp. But for going through the scratch, you have to create a room where you have to enter password. Then only the client or server can enter into the video conferencing apps. So this is the WebRTC technology. Okay, so this is complete, which I have which I have told you about the WebSockets and the WebRTC technology. How can you create the apps? So thank you, and next video we'll see how to create the complete chat app. Thank you, and subscribe my channel, and like my video, and comment in the comment section if you want any video in the future in any topics.